Good morning, dear children. Today, in this modern world, we are in touch with our friends, relatives, and others through emails, Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, and so on by using the internet. Even business matters are done on the net. But the art of letter writing cannot be forgotten. Even when we send messages and information through emails, we follow it up with a written letter. Now, we are going to learn the art of letter writing, which enable us to write different types of letters. What is letter writing? It is the art of written communication. It is the process of expressing, informing, or persuading through text. The letters are two different types: formal letters and informal letters. Let's see one after the other. The first one is formal letter. A letter written for a formal purpose is called a formal letter. It addresses a serious issue. It strictly follows the prescribed format for writing a formal letter. Use of colloquial words, abbreviations, and slang language should be restricted while writing a formal letter. And it must be precise and to the point. To whom do we write formal letters? We write formal letters for government bodies and organizations, business corporations, superior authorities, educational institutions. Why do we write formal letters? To inquire about something, to explain or express dissatisfaction, to ask for permission, to appeal about something, to apply for a job. This is the format for a formal letter. Sender's address. The address and contact details of the sender are written. It includes email and phone number if required or if mentioned in the question. Some people writing the date just after the sender's address, while some others write the date after the receiver's address. Next, recipient. Who is the recipient? It is the one who receives the letter. And mention his job position like principal or coordinator or vice principal or editor, like that. We also can include their address. Salutation. Sir, respected sir, or madam. We can write like this. Next one is title of the letter. It is nothing but the subject of the letter. The main purpose of the letter forms the subject. It must be written in one line. It must convey the matter for which the letter is written. Here comes the body of the letter. The matter or the content of the letter is written. It is divided into 2 or 3 paragraphs. Opening paragraph introduces yourself and the purpose of writing the letter in brief. The subsequent paragraph gives a detailed information of the matter. The closing paragraph concludes by mentioning what you expect. For example, a solution to a problem, to highlight an issue in a newspaper, etc. You have to say a word of thanks. You will be having complimentary close and then followed by signature. After the signature, the sender's name must be in capital letter, and if you want, you can write the sender's position. Okay. How can we start the letter? So here are some tips for you. I am writing this letter on behalf of the dash, and then on behalf of someone I would like to continue. Then I wish to draw your attention to the issue of something. I am writing to inquire or request about something. I would like to apply for the post of or for the job of. Like that you can start the letter. How to end the letter? The first one is letters of complaints, like I hope you will take care of the problem and take immediate action. Your cooperation is much appreciated. And then I hope you will look into this matter and take necessary action for this matter as soon as possible. Your cooperation is kindly appreciated. You can end the letter like this. Second one is letters of application or inquiry or request. You can start like this. I hope you will consider my suggestions or application. I am looking forward for your favorable reply soon. I would really appreciate it if you could give a reply soon. I'm going to see an example. A leave application in office for marriage. Let us see how to write a leave application in office for attending a marriage. This is the example letter. See, the sender's name is there, Ajay Kumar, and his address. And then he wrote the date. And then the receiver's position and his address. Then he started with subject. What is the subject or the main content in a single line? A leave, a request for some days or weeks to attend a marriage. Then he came to salutation, sir or ma'am. Then the body of the letter. This is to state that I need leave from this date to that date on account of my brother-in-law's marriage. I have to travel by air to Hyderabad with my family. I will be back to work on a particular date. Then he moved on to the next paragraph. I have managed to complete all my assigned tasks in advance, and for further query, please feel free to contact me on my number or on my personal email. And he gave the email ID and he said a word of thanks. Thank you for your consideration. And then complimentary closing and his signature or his name. I hope it's clear to you. Next, we are moving to the informal letter. An informal letter does not strictly follow the prescribed format. The language of an informal letter must be friendly and casual. It can have extra information also. The subject line is not required in an informal letter. To whom do we write informal letters? We write for family members, friends, and relatives. Why do we write informal letters? Asking for giving advice or information or opinion or suggestion, inviting someone for an occasion, accepting or declining the invitation, congratulating somebody, expressing condolences, apologizing for something. Apologize means feel sorry for. This is the format for an informal letter. On the right side top, we need to write the sender's address with date. Salutation starts in the left side. It also includes greetings like dear or hi or hello. It depends upon how we are calling a particular person. For if you are writing a letter to your father or mother, you can start like this, dear father or dear mother. Or if you are writing a letter to your friend, you can start with hi or hello. And then the body of the letter. The matter of the letter is written. It is divided into 3 paragraphs. The first one is opening remarks, and then content, and the last one is closing remarks or the conclusion. And at the end of the letter, right hand side corner, you will be writing complimentary close like yours lovingly and then your signature. How can we start the letter? We can ask about personal health. We will not directly go to the content of the letter. We have to start like this. How are you? I hope you are fine. Or I hope you and your family members are in the best health. Suppose if you are replying a letter, you can start like this. Thank you for your letter. I'm fine and glad to know that you are fine too. Sorry for the late reply. I'm glad to hear that you are doing fine. I'm so sorry to hear that bad news. Next one is stating the purpose. The reason I'm writing this letter is to tell you about something. I'm writing this letter to let you know about my opinion or suggestion on a particular topic or something. How to end the letter? I hope you will consider my advice or suggestions. I hope you will reply me soon. Bye for now. I'm looking forward to hear from you soon. After writing the letter, we need to put it in a cover and post it. On the cover, you need to write the address of the person you are writing for. I wrote my friend's address. On the first line, you need to write the name of your friend and his father's name, and then his street and his nagar and in his place, and at last the city name and pin code. See the example. Write a letter to your friend congratulating him or her on his or her success in graduation. Graduation means completing degree. Here we go. On the right hand side corner, the sender's address and date. On the left side, they started with a greeting, Dear Gauri. So the first paragraph is the Opening paragraph. We are writing to extend our hearty congratulations on your graduation. Baby, you have made us all very proud. We are delighted to hear that you have scored over 90% marks. That is quite an achievement and calls for a special celebration. And then they are moving to the next paragraph. We understand that you would not have achieved this without hard work and perseverance, and we are quite certain that your integrity and work ethic will take you places. In order to show our appreciation, we have enclosed a small gift. They end the letter like this: Good luck in beginning your new career, Ravi and Uma. Hope it's clear to you, dear children. Now we are going to the assignment. You need to write two letters. One is formal and the other one is informal. Letters in your classwork and take a snap of it. Send it to me personally. Write a letter to your class teacher asking permission to remain absent from school for 2 days on account of fever. This is the formal letter which you are writing for your class teacher. And the next one is an informal letter. So you have to write a letter to your father who is in abroad and inquire about the situation of lockdown of COVID-19 in his place. I hope it's easy for you. Go through the sample sentences which I gave, and you can utilize those sentences when you are writing both formal and informal letter. Thank you and take care.